So I'm back out here with Karla. Karla, I saw you last time I saw you. We did a day in the life of Karla. We went shopping. How was that experience? You kind of shopping, getting some basic items. What did that feel like?
It felt. It felt nice being able to like get some of the stuff that I needed and food.
Some people were asking me, hey, does she have a mini fridge out there in the alley? No. Where's she gonna keep the milk? Where's she gonna keep the ice cream? I said, at night it gets really cold here in Phoenix, at least for us, right? So that's factor number one. Second factor is you have a lot of friends out here, right? It's kind of street friends that you look out for. They look out for you, right? Somebody gets a pizza, everybody gets a slice, right? When you get cereal and a gallon of milk, it's not just for you, right? It's to help the people that are out here because they help you, right? So yeah, it's sometimes got to explain that to folks because they don't comprehend that, but that's very nice of you. You got a loaf of bread, got some peanut butter and jelly, got milk, got cereal. Wasn't all for you because you're looking out for people, because sometimes people look out for you. I interviewed your cousin Chino. When's the last time you saw your cousin Chino?
I think since I was like 10, I think.
10 years old?
Yeah.
So it's been a while?
Yeah.
And he's out here with his girlfriend, Tweety, out here doing blues. How's that make you feel that, your cousin is also living the way you're living?
It made me feel made me feel less like. I don't know how to explain it, cause I don't think I have any like family members or cousins that are on pills and are on the streets too, like me.
You thought it was just you?
Yeah. It made me feel less like I don't know, like less alone, because like all my family like I don't know, I feel like they judge me. They judge me because I do drugs and I'm on the streets.
Do you wish they would judge you less and help you more?
Yeah. I mean, some of them do try to help me, but I don't take the help because I just don't feel ready yet. Like they try to force me too sometimes.
How do they try to force you? What does that look like?
Like, they keep on peer pressuring me to go with them, so I can go to their house. But I know they're gonna put me in rehab or something.
Just not ready for it?
Yeah. Or just like my mom too. Like she keeps on peer pressuring me to go to Mexico, just to stay over there for a few days. But I feel like she's trying to put me in rehab over there. Cause over there in Mexico, like if they pay money for someone to go to rehab, like they'll keep you in there. So it doesn't matter if you're like 18 or older. They'll still keep you in there by force.
Here in the United States, we can opt out of medical care, which treatment for substance use would be considered medical care. So you can voluntarily leave. But in Mexico, they're keeping you, right? They're gonna stay there until the program is over. Whether that's 6 months or a year, right?
Like 3 years.
3 years, however long the program takes, you're gonna stay. You're not going anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Does that scare you?
Yeah. Because if I'm not ready and then I go over there and that does end up happening, like when I come out, I'm just gonna come out doing the same thing.
Yeah. What do you think is a bigger risk to your life, like an endangerment of your life, a rehab in Mexico, or continuing to stay out here? Which one's more detrimental? Which one's not good for you in the long term?
Continuing to stay out here.
So at least you recognize, right, like where you're at, your situation, the dangers that are here. You recognize it. You don't try to sugarcoat it. You know that there's dangers out here, right? If you continue to use these pills and continue to stay out here, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of danger, right? I asked Martin. Remember, I talked to you and Miggs about Martin, and Miggs knew Martin, right? Remember?
Yeah.
He said, I knew that fool. When I started coming out here 8-9 years ago, he was here, remember? And I showed him a picture of what Martin looked like when he got here from Pennsylvania, kind of chunky. And he's like, yeah, that's exactly how he looked. He used to dress really nice, he says. And I told you guys that he passed away in November. So, a direct cause of these pills.
Yeah.
And I asked him, had like a week before he passed away, I said, hey Martin, if I come to look for you and you don't get up out of that chair, you don't wake up, you just don't wake up, what do you want to happen to your belongings, to your wheelchair? Say, I don't have any belongings, I don't have anything. Said, where do you want to be buried? And so he's like, I had never thought about it, he said, because we as humans, we don't want to think about that, right? We don't want to think of our demise. We don't plan on it. But the more you guys are out here, the closer you guys get to it, because you're out here, because you're doing these dangerous pills, right?
Yeah.
So you recognize that. Have you thought about if that were to happen to you? Like what type of arrangements would you want done?
I don't know, and I never thought of that like that.
It's scary to think about, huh?
Yeah.
It's so there was a guy named Blake, 21 years old. I was interviewing him like a year and a half ago, okay? For 6 months, I interviewed him. It was like once a month I was interviewing him. And then he passed away, right? He got sick, hospital, not coming out of the hospital. I wish I would have interviewed him more. I wish we could have talked to him more. And so with Martin, I interviewed him a lot. In the last 2 months of his life, I interviewed him a lot, almost every week. Sometimes 2-3 times in a week. With you and Miggs, I'm interviewing you guys on a more regular basis, especially now that you're alone out here. I'm interviewing you more on a regular basis because I want to talk to you. I want your journey of addiction recorded. I want your thoughts. I want your story to change somebody else's life if it can't change your life right now. I want to document what you're going through, your struggles, so that we can look back and be like, we tried to help Karla and she's no longer here. Or in the future, you're going to be successful. You're going to defeat this addiction. And we'll be able to say that recovery is possible. Does that kind of make sense why I'm trying to see you more often? Yeah? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know.
I'm asking you hard questions today, huh? Life is hard. It's not easy. Sometimes we make it harder. Addiction makes it harder for us, right?
Yeah.
So, Karla, thank you for talking to me. It was really nice seeing you. I was able to got some donations and people were very nice. So I'm gonna hand you a tent, okay? For you to try to stay warm. Is that gonna help you to stay warm tonight? Yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, thank you to all the people that helped. Okay.
Thank you.
The people that helped with the food. Get you McDonald's, to get you groceries. A lot of people believe in you, just like I believe in you, okay? So please think about what we talked about today. And, if you need help, if you have questions, as far as what you want to do with your recovery, treatment, detox, the withdrawals are going to hurt, but that pain's going to go away, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to live. Martin, he's not feeling anything. That's it. No more second chances, right? That's it. It's a finality there. It's over, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. It's weird to think of it that way,
Yeah.
But I have to kind of plant that seed in your head because that's a possibility, okay? And I don't want that. I don't want a phone call from a nurse like I received for, hey, I'm a nurse at the hospital, Banner Medical. I know you interviewed Janetta. We have Janetta here. Do you have any family contact information, because we need to talk to the family because they need to make a decision? Or another nurse, hey, I watched your interviews with Martin. I'm here at the hospital. Do you have his family information, because they need to make a decision on Martin? I don't want to get that for you or Migs. Okay, Karla?
Yeah.
So we'll talk soon. Stay safe, okay?
Yeah.